Now we'll see past perfect continuous tense. Now we use the past perfect continuous tense to emphasize upon a duration or a length of time. Means we talk about an action that was happening in the past before another action or before a specific point of time in the past. For example, Uma had been learning Bharatnatyam for 8 years when she gave her first public recital. So here two actions. The first action was for the very long time. She had been learning Bharatnatyam for 8 years. So when we talk about the earlier action or the first action which took for a long time, there we use past perfect continuous. And the second action we use simple past. So here the second action was when she gave her first public recital. Now let us see the second example. Suparna had been skating for an hour when her sister came by to call her home. Here also the first action which was going on for 1 hour. Suparna had been skating for an hour when her sister came by to call her home. So here also with first action we use had been and means past perfect continuous, and with the second action simple past. Now so note here we usually use when to introduce the second part of action. So you saw both the examples there we used when to show the second part. Same way now it is also used, this tense is also used to cite a reason for an action or a feeling in the past. Like Sujata was very sleepy when she reached the examination hall as she had been studying hard for the 2 previous nights. So here as she had been studying hard for the 2 previous nights, this was the action which took for the long time. And what was the effect? That she was very sleepy when she reached the examination hall. So this is the second, the later part. So here also we used when to show the second part, that is she reached the examination hall. Now let's see the structure of affirmative sentence. First we use subject, then had, then been, and present participle. Present participle when we use ing with verb, or we add ing with the verb. For example, you had been suffering from fever since Tuesday. I had been studying for 3 hours. Now let's see the structure of negative sentences. We use subject first, then had, not, been, and present participle. Let's see the example. They had not been going to office since 5th of April. He had not been working here for 5 years. Now see interrogative sentences. So first let us see for the first yes or no questions. We use had in the beginning, then subject, been, and then present participle. And for WH questions we use question word, then had, then subject, been, and present participle. Now examples. Had you not been reading the book since morning? Had they not been studying for 5 hours? Where had he been playing since morning? How long had he been watching television? So it's over. I hope you understood